If it wasn't for the Jewish state here, there'd be no Christian holy sites in the Middle East.
And this is the only country in the entire Middle East that the Christian population has grown insanely. So it does happen where Christians are sometimes persecuted here, but everywhere else in the Middle East, they're being mass murdered, and no one's doing anything about it.
Welcome back. This one caught me off guard in the best way possible. A Jewish Israeli jumps into a conversation with Muslim guys in London, and within the first 3 minutes, one of them says Palestinians graciously let Jews stay in the land when they needed refuge. The Israeli responds with a simple factual challenge. Name one family. Just one. The Muslim can't answer, and that opens the door to something bigger. A comparison about which countries in the Middle East actually protect Christians, and then a breakdown of what's literally written on the flags of groups that want Israel gone. The structure builds across the full segment, so stay with it, because the final point about genocidal intent hits hardest. Before we start, and I always appreciate when you drop where you're watching from in the comments, it's genuinely cool seeing how global these discussions are. Let's get into it.
Yo, brother, how are you doing?
We're good.
Israel or
Free
Palestine?
Palestine, my broski.
Israel or
From
Palestine?
what? What are we freeing it from?
From Israel, G.
Is a British guy, bro.
I grew up in London.
In it, I'm also British by association now.
Are you American?
He's
He's
AI,
American.
fam. That shit looks AI, bro.
We're both Israeli, actually.
Oh, you're both Israeli, so what?
Fucking
Israel or
in it.
Palestine?
That's not AI, G. That's not AI.
We are in Israel right now.
Right. So what do you think of the whole situation?
I think we have a right to exist, just like the dozens of
okay,
Muslims
you have a
countries.
right.
Wait. You have a right to exist, yeah? What about the
Hey,
Palestinians?
wait. There's 4 of you. You're going to respect him when he talks. Shh.
Okay. Go on.
How many Muslim countries are there?
Bears.
Too many.
Bears. That means a lot in London talk. Yeah, there's too many. Even one of you just said too many. That's too funny. There's one Jewish country.
Yeah, so
This country, the Jewish nation has been around.
No one said Israel was gonna stop.
Yeah.
Israel still exists.
Hamas and Hezbollah and the Houthis and the Islamic Republic of Iran are desperate to try and make that happen, but we won't let it.
But do you guys acknowledge that Israel exists?
But do you
Yeah,
guys
no. We don't have a problem with
don't have
Israel
a
existing.
Alhamdulillah. Honestly, you guys are the righteous Muslims. All 4 of you are Muslim?
No, I'm Muslim.
He's the only one who's Muslim.
I believe Israel should exist. There's nothing wrong with peace. I'm just saying that when you guys needed a place to stay, the Palestinians let you stay.
Who?
Did they not?
No, wait. Who?
The Palestinians.
No. Who?
It was a time ago. I don't remember.
It wasn't a time ago. I researched this. Give me one family name. One.
I don't remember all the top of
Yeah,
my
you
head.
know why? Because it doesn't fucking exist. I looked it
It
up.
does exist.
No, you cannot find. There is not one historical proof, not one, of a Palestinian family ever bringing in a Jewish family into their home. I'm not saying it didn't happen. It's just not documented anywhere.
Well, after the Germans start killing you guys,
Zero
you guys start
zero
migrating.
proof of that. Zero proof. It's a narrative that you Muslims have created, that you pretended like you allowed us in here. Nobody allowed us in here. No, first of all, we were already here.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but one serious question.
Yes.
Why do the Orthodox Jews, when Christians visit Israel, why do they spit
on them?
Cuss out Jesus?
We're going to get into the Orthodox Jews here. Okay.
Why
There is extremism in every religion, and sometimes that extremism is not tolerant of other people. I used to do security for the Jewish community in London because it's a pretty hostile place for the Jewish community.
Agreed.
And a lot of occasionally these ultra Orthodox Jews would look down on me as a Jew. They wouldn't see me as a Jew because I don't look like them.
The Jewish person establishes something right at the start that completely frames the entire conversation. He said this, "I think we have a right to exist, just like the dozens of Muslim countries." Dozens of Muslim countries. And then he asks, "How many Muslim countries are there?" Bears, too many. There's one Jewish country. The Muslim literally says too many. That is the asymmetry. Muslims have dozens of countries across the Middle East, North Africa, Central Asia, Southeast Asia. And Jews have one tiny country. And that one country is still treated as the problem. But then comes the moment where a fundamental pro-Palestinian narrative gets challenged in a way that completely exposes it as fiction. The Muslim says this: when you guys needed a place to stay, the Palestinians let you stay. And the Jewish person does not let that sit there unchallenged. He asks, give me one family name. One. That is a perfect factual trap, because if this narrative is true, if Palestinians welcomed Jews into their homes during persecution, there should be documentation. There should be family names. There should be records. And the Muslim cannot provide a single one. And then the Jewish person explains why. He said this: you cannot find, there is not one historical proof, not one of a Palestinian family ever bringing in a Jewish family into their home. Zero proof. It's a narrative that you Muslims have created, that you pretended like you allowed us in here. Nobody allowed us in here. Zero proof. That is not an exaggeration. That is a factual statement. This narrative that Palestinians graciously allowed Jews to come to the land is invented. It has no historical documentation. And when challenged to provide even one family name, the Muslim has nothing.
So there's extremism in every religion, but if it wasn't for the Jewish state here, there'd be no Christian holy sites in the Middle East.
And this is the only country in the entire Middle East that the Christian population has grown insanely. So it does happen where Christians are sometimes persecuted here, but everywhere else in the Middle East, they're being mass murdered, and no one's doing anything about it. Someone didn't pay the bills or something?
My religion causes no problem.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed.
My religion, bro, we just stay in temples, bro.
Are you Filipino, or where are you? Are you Thai? Are you Thai? Are you Filipino?
No, I'm Chinese.
Ah, Chinese, okay.
But we just don't like to cause problems.
What's the hat called? By the way, that
This one?
yeah, like from Gravity Falls, isn't it? Stan.
It's called a fez.
Fez.
Yeah, it's from Morocco.
Are you guys in London?
Yeah.
Can I guess where?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
South.
No.
East.
We're all from different places.
Yeah,
we're all from different
different
places.
places.
But you're in East right now.
No.
Right
We're
now,
near
right-
East.
Yeah,
We're near East.
right now
Near
we're not
East?
in London right now.
Right now,
we're not out of
but we're
London,
from
but
London.
We're all from London. Except
So you're near East.
Yeah.
an hour away.
An hour?
Think about that, chaps.
We're in the ocean?
Think about,
Chaps.
that does not narrow it down.
It does.
Come on.
Tottenham.
Essex. If you think of Essex,
Essex,
what do you
yeah.
think of?
Romford?
In Essex?
Romford.
No.
No, nearby, kind of.
A bit further away.
Like closer to Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Kent.
That's a bit further away.
Kent is Kent. Essex is Essex.
Yeah.
My knowledge of East is bad.
You know Colchester?
No. We're not in.
The first
We're not in
town
London
built.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not Muslim in the back?
Me, no.
What are you, Yazidi? Oh,
No.
but you're Middle Eastern.
No,
he's not.
I'm Romanian.
Yeah.
You're Romanian.
Wow.
You guys are like Middle Eastern Europeans, you know?
No, it's because I'm Roma.
I don't look Middle Eastern, my bro.
You also could pass for Middle Eastern. What are you?
I'm Indian.
Damn, you guys are a crazy bunch. You guys are
Because
the most
my
diverse friend group I've ever
ethnic-
seen in my life.
So my
God bless.
is Roma is Romani, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with that?
Of course.
The Jewish person gets asked about Orthodox Jews spitting on Christians, and instead of getting defensive, he pivots to something that completely reframes who actually persecutes Christians in the Middle East. He said this: but if it wasn't for the Jewish state here, there'd be no Christian holy sites in the Middle East. And this is the only country in the entire Middle East that the Christian population has grown insanely. Read that again. Israel is the only country in the entire Middle East where the Christian population has grown. Not maintained, grown. Because Christians are protected under Israeli governance. And then he delivers the comparison that makes the accusation about Orthodox Jews look absurd. He said this: everywhere else in the Middle East, they're being mass murdered, and no one's doing anything about it. Mass violence against Christians is happening across the Islamic Middle East: Egypt, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Pakistan. Christians are driven out, persecuted, and targeted. and the international community is silent. But Orthodox Jews spitting on Christians in Israel becomes the story. That tells you everything about the double standard. Israel protects Christians better than any Islamic country in the region. And yet, Israel gets scrutinized for incidents involving extremists, while Islamic countries get a pass for systematic persecution.
So yeah, basically we have original Southeast Asian roots, which lead me to look how I look.
Yeah.
But through loads of.
You're a gypsy.
Yeah, gypsy, right?
You're a dirty gypsy. I like you. High five, gypsy.
No, this is yours.
We are Jews. We are one and the same. We are dirty Jewish gypsies. It clicked in my brain all the time. He's a gypsy. You know, we have Romani gypsies in Israel as well.
But the thing is, I'm like through generations of like, basically, well, I don't know what it's called. I'm like, it's died down, so I'm more Romanian than anything.
Sure,
if that makes sense.
sure, of course.
So I don't speak the language, unfortunately.
Of course.
I wish I did.
How do you guys? How do you lot feel about Israel?
I mean,
I have no problem with Israel.
I have no
It's just
problems
that-
with Israel, but it's the problems of what some of the actions
'Cause
they
to be
do.
fair,
But
yeah,
I don't
I don't condone both sides
I
of the
don't
argument.
condone those.
There shouldn't be a war in the
There
first
should not be
place.
murder at all.
You know, I respect these guys.
Honestly,
very
I respect
highly.
you guys. I respect you a
Because
lot.
people just jump on fashion these days, and they
My
they see
opinion
what's
is-
on TikTok, and it's just like, all right, that's my opinion now. But
My opinion
It's
is
like-
they're not. So one is just as bad as the other. is what I mean.
right, so let
It's not
me
like
let me
this,
counter that for a second. If
Okay,
one
well-
side openly says that we want to wipe out this country, Hamas, the doctrine of Hamas said that we hope that every Jew around the world comes to Israel, so we don't have to hunt them down around the world. So it makes their job easier. Iran, the Houthis in Yemen, who are funded by Iran, the same people that fund the Hezbollah and all these other terrorist groups, their flag, it says death to Israel, death to America. What's the other one?
Curse on the Jews,
Curse on the
victory
Jews.
to Islam.
Sorry, I missed curse on the Jews, obviously.
The Muslim makes the claim that drives me insane every time I hear it. He said this, "My opinion is one they're not, so one is just as bad as the other. Both sides are equally bad. Moral equivalence." That is the default position for people who do not want to actually look at what each side believes and does. And the Jewish person destroys that equivalence with one simple question about intent. He said this, "If one side openly says that we want to wipe out this country, the doctrine said that we hope that every Jew around the world comes to Israel so we don't have to hunt them down around the world. So it makes their job easier. Hunt them down around the world. That is not rhetoric. That is the stated goal. Gather all the Jews in one place so they are easier to eliminate. That is explicit genocidal intent written into the founding documents." And then he lists who funds and supports this ideology. He said this, Iran, the Houthis in Yemen who are funded by Iran, the same people that fund the other terrorist groups, their flag, it says death to Israel, death to America. Death to Israel, death to America. And then, the part that makes it undeniable what this is really about. He said this, curse on the Jews, curse on the Jews. That is on their flag. Not curse on Zionists, not curse on Israeli policy. Curse on the Jews. This is not about borders or occupation or settlements. This is about Jewish existence. And that is why the both sides argument collapses. One side wants to negotiate borders and security. The other side has death to Israel and curse on the Jews on their literal flag. Those are not morally equivalent positions. So what do you guys think of this? Leave your thoughts down in the comments, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.